Guy Ritchie has been a little bit of bingo lately. He did awful on the Operation Fortune movie, then he made a wild comeback with the Ministry of Gentlemanly Warfare. But with this movie, released not too much of a time ago, called Fountain of Youth, it's a step in the right direction. And it's probably his third worst movie ever made. Just a little bit worse than Man from Uncle. First and foremost, the movie has a very bad cast, but Natalie Portman is this very annoying, bitter, arrogant, ass-queen character that is so prevalent in new movies these days, where it is all about making the female character the smartest, and she is, of course, made to be smarter than John Krasinski. On the baseline, she is just a very annoying character, talking in a bit of dialogue, and for somebody that might be funny. But it comes across as a desperate attempt and makes you wonder if Natalie Portman has done any good role since Leon or Black Swan. As what goes for John Krasinski, he does an okay role, not the best actor either, and he has got no chemistry with the main lead, giving us clear indication that we cannot feel that they are siblings in the movie other than the blatant quarrels between them. Even Isa Gonzalez, that seems to be the new mainstay from Guy Ritchie, which he is used for a second time, cannot save this movie. Once he did a good performance in the Ministry of Gentlemanly Warfare, here she is probably a little bit too long on screen time. Anyways, she and John Krasinski are the only two to have some chemistry together in this movie, despite it being of a sexual nature. Then the movie could have just have had them doing a mission together instead, and even that would make a better movie. All the other actors do not either have no chemistry between them, but a second problem is the strange dialogue that you do not see in other movies. In any way, it is not that unserious, but it is very strange and out of place, with all these odd finger moments, and it feels like, I don't know, not exactly a masterpiece with the dialogue done at way. Then, additionally, you have actors such as Ariane Moayed, Laz Alonso, Carmen Ejogo that you barely even have heard about, and these actors never have any chemistry between them, and the whole movie feels like a weak script that Guy Ritchie just gave a green light. But it feels like it did not even make it, which was the same feeling with Operation Fortune. It feels like it had to include these actors, otherwise the movie would not have been given the go-ahead. Then again, the movie is not as weak as the Operation Fortune movie, but you could have chosen a way better cast. The movie has a good potential with the concept, but it is not done very well. And that's just another problem with the movie. This concept with the Fountain of Youth is something that has been tried before, but this constant looking around and investigation into the sexual version of the Bible is often quite boring. Actually, the first 7 minutes are the most entertaining, with the main characters being chased around in Thailand, better than the whole rest of the movie, and that kind of says it all about where Guy Ritchie goes wrong, because the moment Natalie Portman walks into the door, we are in for a very average movie. Further negative is how you never feel the adventure in this movie, as compared to what you do in movies such as Red Notice or in those older Indiana Jones movies. The movie feels unfinished, and when you first see the Fountain of Youth in this room, which is supposed to be the highlight of this movie, it does not feel as epic as when you see these Holy Grail scenes in the movie with Harrison Ford from 1989. Actually, it does not feel epic in any way. A further disappointment are the action scenes, and they are not stylishly made. It looked like something made by an amateur, and Guy Ritchie has made it much more tense before in movies like the mentioned The Ministry of Gentlemanly Warfare, but also in The Cabinet from 2 years ago. There's no real tense in music, there's no real punch in the fights, and also, of course, Isa Gonzalez looks unrealistically strong, just like that Russian female operative in the movie from 2023, The Machine, where this character knocks down large men like paper flies, although of course she struggles a bit, and it is not the worst character. She could have gotten a lot more heat, but I guess as a protector she is supposed to be stronger, so it can be explained in some way. Anyways, this is just another reason why I feel this is Guy Ritchie's third worst movie ever made, but has it lasted? I'm not so sure, because I feel whenever Into the Grey comes out, I think we will see another wild comeback from him. But this was a step in the right direction, and for me, it's only a 5 out of 10, guys.